I know that, like I said, J-Rock and they've been watching me. That's what makes it so dangerous, because they're not coming in with just, trying to outuse their skills. Like everything along with just thought he was a better fighter than me. They're coming with a game plan. I'm not sure exactly what game plan they see, what they're going to use, but I know they're coming with some game plan. That's what made the fight even more dangerous.
You guys are both from the East Coast, not far away from each other. Do you have any history as far as like sparring in the past, or?
Nah, no sparring. I just seen them around, being in my weight class, watching them, things like that, but no history of ever being in the ring or nothing like that.
Hey, Jarrett, you watched that fight with Charlo. What do you think about the fact that he was able to take him out pretty easily?
Yeah, I watched the fight with Charlo, and he did. Charlo was a bigger puncher. He landed some great shots. He was able to get him out of there. But Julian Williams was in that fight, man. He was landing great shots on Charlo also. I think it was around after he got knocked down the second round. He got up in the third round and got hurt again by Charlo. But he ended up hurting Charlo again in that third round. So it was kind of back and forth action until Charlo landed.
Now, is it a measuring stick? Because obviously everybody talks about, if you're successful and he wins the rematch with Harrison, which was very controversial, that the two of you guys are going to unify later in the year. People are going to look at that. If you go the distance and maybe it's close or whatever, they're going to say, well, they're going to look and see how he did against him.
Exactly. That's definitely the plan. I didn't think the monkey wrench was going to get thrown in there with a Harrison win over Charlo. But the plan was to coming off surgery, a tune-up fight with Jason Wellborn, a greater fight with Julian Williams in the face Charlo. But now, if Harrison wins, I'm going after the WBC belt. If Charlo wins, I'll go after Charlo.
But do you want to be more impressive against him than Charlo was, or doesn't make a difference?
It really doesn't make a difference, but I know there'll be a comparing, but it doesn't make a difference. I honestly, I want to go out there and get a knockout, but I won't be going out there looking for it.
How important was it for you to fight here in the home area after so many fights away from here?
Very important, man, because that's what everyone's been asking for. And like I said, it's always a dream of mine to defend my titles here at home. So now I had the opportunity. I can't wait to do it. And I also had Washington Redskins backing me. I'll be a basher for them, kind of like the Earl Spence thing. And I can't wait for that.
Jarrett, how did you view last week's fight with Earl Spence's performance?
It was great. It was great. What it is, I don't think that I thought Earl Spence was going to win the fight, but I don't think I underestimated Earl Spence. I think I thought too highly of Mikey. That's what it is, man. And it's the weight classes wasn't an issue. People can't say that it was something with the weight classes, because Earl went out there and displayed skills.
Is Earl the top guy at 147 in your view?
Yes. Well, he's one of them. Still on the fence to me with Crawford and Thurman, because he haven't faced the guys. But who knows?
Rick Muhammad brought us. If you're still sending that message to Charlo and say, hey, all championships got to come through King Hurd, through Swift, if you want this strap. Do you have to make that statement bigger than what Charlo made against Williams? You don't go looking for the knockout. Cooperate.
I don't, like I said, I don't have to make the statement bigger, because I am the number one in my weight class. I do have 2 titles, and I had what they want. So
exactly, just
to win over them, period. And me being a unified champion, having what they wanted, or make the fight, or make a reason why the guys want to fight me. But if Hurd versus Charlo, Jamel Charlo, it won't happen as soon if he does not beat Harrison.
Thank you for your time.
In camp, anything you're working on that you think you need to be better at?
Yeah, I always improve my defense. That's one thing with me I find so funny, man. Everyone's criticizing me on my defense. Jarrett get hits a lot, Jarrett get hits, but no one said nothing about my opponent. After the fight, I go home to my family. My opponents, some may go to the hospital, things like that. I don't have any bruises on my face. And I win the fight, but I get criticized so bad on my defense, but they don't criticize my opponents.
Jarrett, let's say you're successful against J-Rock. To move to 160, there's a lot of big names, Charlo, even Canelo. Would you be open to that?
Oh, yeah, most definitely. And I don't have long at 154. That's why I do want to go out the titles. And that's the reason why, for the winner of the Harrison-Charlo fight, I would like to go after them, because I'm a big 154 pounder. I'm not sure exactly how long I can hold the weight, and I want to move up to make bigger and better fights. If I stick around long enough, I'll be doing a lot of rematches.
Is that a problem with DAZN signing all these fighters at 160? You possibly would sign with them and get the big fights?
It could be, but if they want to make the fights happen, it shouldn't be a problem. Just work together doing the business side, and let's get the fighters what they want.
Do you consider